When it comes to snowboard bindings, there's premium and then there's the black labels. If you want the absolute best in customization, performance and comfort, there is no better place to look than Rome's top shelf binding offering. These things are on another level. They don't come cheap, but then again, the best things rarely do. The black label bindings feature all of Rome's top shelf components and are among the most comfortable bindings we've ever tested. So let me talk you through some of the tech. They're built with Rome's ASIM wrap chassis, which you can see has only 3 points of contact with the base plate. These offer really precise and responsive power transmission between the edges, but the increased lateral mobility from that single connection point on the outside of each binding really opens the door for surfier styles of riding. The base plate itself has been infused with carbon, so it's not only incredibly lightweight, it's also going to feel a little stiffer than something like the Katana binding. Having said that, the black label is not actually an overly stiff binding if you don't want it to be. And that's down to 2 things. Firstly, the Power Graft high back. It's got this over-molded design, which you can see here, and I believe it's actually an industry first from Rome. The lower section in the heel basket delivers a ton of response and power on your heel side, but the upper section is still much softer, so it's very easy to tweak and rotate within the binding. The second reason is Rome's Pivot Mount Max design. So each of the 4 brackets connecting to the ankle straps can be set at 8 different heights. And for the number nerds out there, that equates to 64 possible strap configurations. You can set the ankle straps much higher up the boot, which will obviously give you a more responsive feel for increased power transmission, or you can set it lower to dial those response levels back and allow for more ankle flexion to bring out that looser, surfier riding style. And it's for this reason that the black labels have a shifting flex rating of between 6 and 9. So depending on what you want to ride that day, you can set the bindings up to best suit your needs or style. And as for the straps themselves, well, I've mentioned this many times in the past. I think Rome's auxetic strap design is the industry leader. I really believe they offer the best connection and comfort out there, as the hinge pattern of the strap actually expands around the shape of your boot and gives you such a locked-in feel. We're actually seeing 2 upgrades in the strap department this year from Rome. The first is the fast entry ladders, which allow for the straps to pop out into this more open position and make it much quicker and easier to strap in. And the buckles have also been upgraded to a single-piece forged aluminium component for added durability. Last thing I want to talk about is the DuraCush sub base pads, and they give great levels of comfort and impact absorption no matter what the temperature. They're made from an expanded thermoplastic polyurethane material, so unlike EVA foam, they continue to work well into the sub-zeros. Honestly, I think every component of the black label bindings is pretty much as good as you can get. For me, they're the most comfortable bindings I've ever worn. Once you factor in just how versatile their performance is, I really think if you have the money to spend, these are well worth it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions about the black labels, or you're just wondering how they compare to the rest of Rome's binding line, please fire your questions down below and I'll be happy to answer them. And don't forget to subscribe to the Whitelines YouTube channel. We've reviewed a bunch more of our favorite Rome snowboard products for the year, which will be dropping throughout the season. Thanks again, folks. See you in the next one.